What is going on? Holy moly. Do you know what I've not done? Bruh. Do you know what? It's because it's my first time doing a live stream in my new home, and I haven't done so. Oh, Scheiße. Uh, it's gonna be a little bit of a sticky one, a little bit of a sticky one, but I think I'm gonna figure it out right now. I think we should. Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Hope you're all feeling good. Um, Random guy decided to do a live stream today. I don't know what his name is, but uh, we'll go with him. Okay, this is what I need to get done. Wait, okay, right. What is going on? I see Tammy's in the building. How you doing, Louise? Lisa Lynn's in the building as well. How you doing? Douglas Strange, how are you? Topaz, how you doing? And we've got Queen, and then we've got Money. How you doing? How you doing? I mean, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you know right now. Obviously, whenever I do decide to do a live stream to Fairy, it's more likely to be around this time because during the times that I was doing it before, um, just never allowed. It was just too late for me. This like right now it's like 4:30 UK time. Before I was doing like 9 o'clock, finish 9. I was finishing like just too. But yeah, just bear in mind if you ever see me do a live stream, it'll probably be around this time. So that means you got to wake up earlier. Time zone is one hell of a mother. Hey, oh look, I can opt in for the chance to get a Moving Mad 1 month gift membership access, exclusive perks. Okay, so I can allow people to get a teaser tester being a member somehow. Just allow gifts. I'm clicking the button to allow gifts, but it's not doing a single thing. What happens if I click next someone's name? Nope. When I click next someone's name, it doesn't say anything about me giving that person a membership. I've heard about this, but I don't know how it works. How you doing, Christina? How you doing, Benita? Bennett, sorry. It says allow. Members could buy. Oh, members. No, members can buy gift memberships. Okay. Doesn't that mean you can give to other people? Oh, it says it here, but it's not letting me do nothing. Clicking on it, doing nothing. All right, cool. Anyway, let's get into the video. I've actually forgotten my headphones. That is the big blooper that I messed about. My headphones are actually in the living room. The living room is like all the way down there, but it's okay. I can figure out another way of doing it anyway. It's not essential to have the headphones. This is what I need. Here, there, get place. Think, yeah, that's there you go. That is definitely now in the right location. Right, so what we're gonna do is obviously like we would do before, we can do yes, I like a super sticker, super chat. Yes, we can give the membership to someone. Okay. I guess it's important to look out for the people that usually hit live stream that always the like comments. I know obviously we got um I know obviously we got money cag who insightful is always here, so yeah. Sorry about the death of the Queen. Don't you sorry to me for it. I didn't know. uh, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about the death of the Queen. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm obviously sorry for the what do you call it? In terms of the royal family, obviously, sorry for them for their loss. But in terms of being sorry to me, I don't need it. Yeah, I think people of color may have a different opinion on the Queen or the royal family, and I think everyone else will also have another interesting opinion as well in terms of certain someone being allowed to get away with crime or children. But that too, and that well, certain princess being losing her life at a very young age. So there's a lot of interesting things around that topic, to be fair with you. But all I can say is always the royal family for the loss. That's about it. That's my daughter, my condolences goes. Right, so we did read. That's a live chat. That's a live chat. Oh yeah, 100%. For people who don't know what that speak is, that is one of that is my other Right, so bear that in mind as well. I muted myself there. Right, cool. So let's go through. So this week I have already covered. I covered Bilal and Shahida. I covered Summit and Jenny. Who I didn't cover necessarily was Libby and Andre, but we're not going to cover them. I mean, I basically covered them in a nutshell, to be honest with you, so we can forget about those screw jobs. So I think it's more Big Ed and Kimberly storyline. Those are the ones that we didn't cover this week. So let's go to Big Ed's storyline, and we can break it down a little bit. I'm not going to go through all of it because most of it is just a recap of his sad life that nobody cares for. So let's just go through into the nitty and gritty. I think this is the timeline right here.
Or date. I wasn't sad. It was never the same girl. But after Ed let his guard down with me, I got to know Ed and not Big Ed.
How about lunch tomorrow?
Brunch?
Brunch, I love it.
Brunch, okay.
Okay. There are a lot of things that I was working through when we were together. I was insecure, jealous, and it started to affect our ability to be in a functional relationship. So I actually thought you were on a date. And I'm like, here we go again. I like somebody, and it's going to fail.
There's nothing between us.
Okay, hold on one second. Then I saw you guys walk into your car one night.
I'm not going to stop hanging out, like having my own life and being independent.
So eventually, our fighting became too much. So I decided to end it once and for all.
I mean, not only did he end it, but what he's now broken up with Liz 8 times. A total of 8 times, but she continues to allow him back in her life. Now, I'm going to sit and I'm just going to hope and pray that their whole storyline is just fake as hell, man, because that is ridiculous. How you doing, Sheila? Welcome to the stream. Let's continue.
Basically broke up with her 8 times via text. They were always text.
As a texter.
Right. And then...
I mean, Ed isn't just a texter too, he's a fucking bowling ball. I said it. Look.
Times via text. They were always text.
As a texter.
Right.
I thought Ed was on a weight loss journey. I remember this guy being in the gym or something like that. I don't know, him going for a weight loss transformation. This is not a weight loss transformation. Like, what's going on here? What happened? Did he go to the bowling alley and steal the bowling balls? What the hell was going on here? Like, come on, he always has to be in control. I doubt therapy will help him. I doubt anything will help him. How you doing, Sheila? Sheila number 2. Sheila the member. Hope you're good. That looks like alcohol bloat. It doesn't look like an alcohol bloat. That is literally rock solid. You know, it's like he stays big on purpose just to live by the name of Big Ed, big disgusting, big wrongin', bring big disturbance, big annoyance.
And then...
Like, his neck looks even worse in that outfit. Like, it's actually not nice. He needs to do better to look after. And this is not me body shaming. If anyone wants to be smart in the comment section after the live stream, okay? This is just the reality of how big it is. You know, like, come on, like, this guy needs to do better for himself, physically and mentally. You know, he's a complete moron. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how a guy who doesn't even know how to look after himself physically and mentally, a judgment on other people's lives. You know what I mean? And it's disgusting that a man that can't even keep his life together has the ability to somehow keep attracting this woman to keep coming back to him time and time again. And also on top of that, for someone to come like this, keep their life together, the fact they keep being put on this TV show is even more ridiculous as well. I just don't know what it's going to take for TLC to realize that Big Ed is not a selling mark. He's not a selling point. Okay, he has not got that UPS unique. No, USP one. He has not got that. I mean, I never had it in the first. But hey, man, they keep force-feeding us people like Big Ed, Andre and Libby, and what's the other one? Angel Dean. And now, obviously, in addition, is now Kimberly. And of course, Usman. It's like, come on, man, do better with yourself. You're just embarrassing yourself with the way you like to bring back people that are more on. Whoever owns TLC needs to do better. People love to hate watch, so he brings in the views. But this is the funny thing, though. I definitely agree with what you're saying. People do definitely love to hate watch. But the saddest thing is that Big Ed isn't even one of those people you love to hate watch. He's one of those people you just don't want to watch. You know what I mean? There's a fine line between a hate watch and you just don't want to watch. You know what I mean? He's one of those you just don't want to watch. But I get it. There's obviously going to be a market out there for people who are going to be there to hate him and watch him. It is what it is. If the man wants to live a life of being hated, then what a sad life.
Teddy passes away, my dog. He just kept looking at me that night like he knew he was going somewhere. And I probably dozed off for like maybe 30 minutes, and I woke up and he was gone. So Liz was one of the very first people to reach out to me.
I just at least needed to show you that you were loved.
Even that I find very annoyingly ridiculous. The fact that Liz allegedly, I'm saying allegedly, this is TFC for goodness sake, reached out to him. Why would she want to reach out to him? Why? How you doing, darling? Welcome to the stream, darling. Hope you're good. Lisa said that phone call did it for me. He was outright abusive. You know what? I don't think I've seen that phone call. It doesn't ring a bell to me, to be honest. Maybe I have seen it. I've just forgotten about it because I wanted to forget about this guy. But I don't think I have seen that phone call. I'm going to have to try and find it somewhere. Yes, thank you, Tammy. But yeah, this whole Liz thing, reach out to him. I mean, maybe she did. Why? Why would you want to reach out to someone that has broken up with you 8 times? 8 times. So if someone broke up with you 8 times, let alone 1 time, why would you want to give him sympathy? Why would you want to be there for why would you want to be there during any period of his life? You think he deserves your attention, regardless of what's gone in his life? Like, Liz, you need to check yourself, man. But hey, Liz loves to wreck herself. She loves to put herself in positions that is just a calamity to herself. She clearly has issues. How you doing, Vanny? Welcome to the stream. I mean, listen, whatever issue they are, man, goddamn, being around Ed isn't going to help those issues to the slightest. He's just going to trigger them. They are engaged. I mean, how long have they been engaged for, though? How many times have they been engaged, and how long have they been engaged each time? Oh, look, we're engaged again. This time we're going to try and do it longer than before. Yay! This time was a week longer than the last time, but sorry, I had to break up with you again. That's the comment.
One thing led to another.
Yep.
Bow, bang, hello. Yay.
Sucker's gotta put up with me now.
Right, cool. Let's go into the... Okay. We're sticking with Z Big Ed and Liz.
And Mobeck.
We call this our sunset rooftop deck. Yeah, sunset's that way. I think this might be a good space for the size of group you have, so you're completely private up here.
I love that part.
Why don't I let you be, and if you have any questions, I'll be around tonight.
Very nice.
All right, nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Tanya and JLo are 2 of my best friends. They are my bridesmaids. They were with me at my darkest days through my breakup with Ed.
Got some shots all around. These are some repositories.
Ooh, so fancy, Ed. I understand that everybody in my world is still getting used to the idea that Ed and I are back together. But I do appreciate their support because I know a lot of people in Ed's worlds don't approve of the engagement.
Here's to the importance of friendship, and thank you for being a part of our wonderful day.
Thank you so much for having us.
Cheers. In the beginning, I definitely was skeptical. When I got that phone call, Liz called me. She's like, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, what? And then she's like, we're engaged. And I was shocked. I had very strong feelings because I saw how hurt she was and what she went through.
And I'm kind of hoping she'd be like, I would never go back with him.
I mean, I hope he doesn't break up with her a 9th time. There was 8 breakups.
Yeah.
There was 8 freaking breakups. That's a lot of breakups.
It's a lot of breakups.
So what's going to make it different this time?
Good question. Most of it was my issues. So I felt I had to grow in order to be with her, but I realized she was what I wanted.
How many times do you have to leave someone to grow? You left her 8 times. You had to leave it 8 times to continue growing. Let me tell you something. If you leave someone and then you go back to them, you didn't grow. I promise you now. If you leave someone and then you go back to them, I mean, listen, okay, if you leave someone and you go back to them once, maybe we can say you've shown some form of growth. Maybe we can go down that line, okay? But if you've left someone and you've gone back to them twice, 3 times, and so on, that is not growth. That is called that you're going away, hoping that a timeout will give you a chance to go back and hoping that that person has now changed for your benefit. Or you go away and you change a little bit here and there that you think is enough, and you go back and it turns out that it wasn't enough. That is not growth. That is called a cycle. It's called a repetition. It's called Groundhog Day. You're going back and forth, back and forth. It's like the film with Tom Cruise, Edge of Tomorrow. You got to keep going back and forth until you finally get it right. Difference is though, he's not Tom Cruise, so he will never get it right. Yes, I said never. Why? Because this is Big Ed, and how does he know how to get anything right? The man is a walking freaking calamity. This guy, from the very first season he was on the show, he was more than ready to give up his own daughter. The reason he was ready to give up his own daughter, given the fact that he had already ruined his marriage anyway. Okay, and since then the journey with him and his child is just going back and forth, back and forth. And then now we're in a position where he's like, yeah, I don't give a damn about my child. I want to be with this. That is not growth. That is called being a freaking tool. Big Ed is one hell of a freaking. This guy has the audacity to say about growth. Get the hell out of your growth, man. You haven't grown in height. You haven't grown in flipping sense. You haven't grown in nothing. You're a tool. Let's have a look. Ed keeps saying he has to grow. I wonder if he means his waistline. Yikes. Came with that one. I don't like how he's doing. I don't like how he's doing his best friend. Exactly, that's another one. You know what I mean? Disrespectful to his daughter, disrespectful to his best friend. You know what I mean? He thinks that it's a big thing for him to throw everyone away just for Liz. That's not growth. You're neglecting your child, your best friend, for a woman that you've broken up with multiple times. Wow. I hope they let her know what it is. I agree with Maddie. Thank you. He said the same thing about everyone he dated on the show. I've never felt like this about anyone in my life. Yes, a psycho and a narcissist, and it's narcissistic, 100%. Lisa, more like Groundhog Day. Exactly. He's been growing since he cheated on his pregnant wife. Damn, man, I forgot that she was even pregnant. Did I even know that she was pregnant when he? I don't think I knew that. I didn't realize that she was pregnant when he cheated. To be fair, and I did see that season. I must have been daydreaming at that point while I was watching it, thinking, oh, not this guy. Oh, well, listen to this guy. Oh, God save the king. Good morning from USA. How you doing? Right, he looks like he's having a what? I can't read that word. I'm gonna lie to you. TLC has the audacity to keep casting him. Exactly. Also quick speaking about, with his mother too. What an ass. Mm-hmm.
And I knew I could handle it. I knew I was ready.
And he's the one that I love, and he's the one that I want to be with.
Raw, I didn't know this. Neglecting his mum is the worst. He shaved his back for goodness sake. I had no idea. Looks like he's having 7 babies. Oh, you're savage for that one. Savage for that one.
I love Ed because, yes, we had a really rough patch for a while, but Ed has shown me love in ways that I've never had with any previous relationship. He shows his love for me too with the love that he has for my daughter, and I think that was the biggest thing that made me fall in love with Ed. And now we have a party to plan.
Who's all coming?
My grandparents are going to hopefully be meeting his family.
Wow.
So on my side, the announcement of our engagement didn't quite go as expected. Like, I really don't know. My daughter, she was naturally Trinity
Call people.
to tell my brothers, to tell my mom, and my buddy Rich, my ex-buddy Rich. They just don't understand that the person sitting next to me is my future. This is who I want, and that's the conversation I'm getting ready to have with Rich. I'm like, look, I thought you were my friend. After Liz and I got back together, a lot of my friends and family didn't understand why. When we first broke up, Liz said a lot of, bad things about me, and I think they're afraid that she's going to do that again. I've tried to reach out to my daughter, Tiffany, and at this moment, she's not taking my calls. And Rich is somebody that I've known for 15 years. And after we got engaged, he said a lot of bad things. And I want to know why he can't accept the fact that I've chosen Liz. So I'm going to say, look, Rich, I thought you were my friend. Quit talking to my mom. Let me have a conversation.
Wait, Rich is talking to your mom?
He talks to her like every day.
That's bizarre.
It's very bizarre.
What is going on with your mom and you?
So she kind of felt like, oh, you're picking Liz over me. I'm like, I'm picking me over me, and I'm in love.
What's going on with your mom and you?
So she kind of felt like, oh, you're picking Liz over me. I'm like, I'm picking me over me, and I'm in love with Liz. To be honest, we're not in a good place. Unfortunately for my mom, when she found out we got engaged.
Can somebody tell me what Big Ed does for work? I mean, from what I remember, doesn't he do something decent? Doesn't he do something that brings in like a decent amount of salary? Can somebody just remind me real quick, because that's going to determine the next thing I'm going to say about Big Ed. Because yeah, so if somebody remembers what he does for work, I'm pretty sure he does something that brings in quite a decent amount of money. Photographer, he's a photographer. What kind of photography are we thinking about? We're talking about sneaky, is it not sneaky Pete? Is it, what do they call it again? Pervy Pete type photography. Goes in gardens, taking pictures of random women in their homes. I mean, it gives me those kind of vibes, to be fair with you. He's a photographer for models. Really? Okay. I mean, I can imagine that depending on where he's at in his career, he's probably somewhere where there's a decent amount of money coming out of his account. Obviously, I don't know too much about photographers. I don't know how much they earn. I don't know if it's, obviously how that works. But I'm going to go off the whim and say that they have a decent earning. So, therefore, I'm going to proceed and say what I was going to say. What I'm about to say is definitely going to be savage, but it's life, isn't it? I always sit here wondering, why does Liz tolerate Big Ed? What is in it for her? Because I'm telling you now, there is no way that she's with him for the bedroom. Because there's no way this guy is giving the D that well in the bedroom, for sure. Because at the end of the day, listen, first and foremost, he can't see his D. He cannot see his penis. That belly's way too big for him to see it. Okay, first and foremost, okay? So him even knowing how to even find the entry to Liz's hole is a whole different conversation. She definitely has to guide him like it's a map. I'm telling you now. Point being is that the sex definitely ain't it. Okay. The looks can't be it. Okay. And his personality definitely ain't it. His personality stinks. His look isn't necessarily great, and his performance, I'll be very freaking surprised. So therefore, what could she be in it for? Look at it this way. Big Ed looks like he's about to be on his last breath at any given time. I am saying that with my chest because literally as I look at this guy, we know he's always had this neck situation going on, but the fact that he continues to keep putting weight on is not going to help his breathing, and who knows how long he has until he's probably put in hospital or probably on some sort of like breathing situation. You never, ever know, right? So I think personally, she's in it for the long run. I think that she's waiting for that inheritance. Because if it's true that he wants to put her over his whole family, that means the inheritance that's going to go to his daughter won't be that much. Going to his mom or anyone else won't be that much. It's going to go predominantly to who? To Liz. But again, though, this isn't a fact. I'm just having a conspiracy right now, just based on why does she continue to stay around a guy that has broken up with her 8 times? Can we make it work? Make it make sense? 8 times. So what do you want from him? Liz, where is your benefit? Why? Listen. I think that there has to be something. Whatever it is, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Ed doesn't even own his own home. He has no real wealth unless he made money from TLC. Oh, it's tragic. The fact that you said it now, I don't even know why she's with him then. Tragic. I'm confused, man. There's nothing sexy about the man, no matter how hard he works. Oh yeah, wait.
Engaged. I think her reaction was, "You gotta be kidding me."
We, on both sides, got rid of negative people. His mom's no longer living at the house.
Okay. Ed, how does your mom feel about your engagement to Liz?
She's not happy because she feels like I'm choosing Liz over her. I had so many people telling me how I felt about Liz, and they wanted me to break up with her.
I don't like the fact that, I feel like I'm being blamed for something. And I came back into this relationship with me.
It wasn't fair to Liz.
No.
Because now she
How you doing, Summer? Welcome to the stream. Summer says she's thirsty for the fame, but they can't get no damn fame. You know what? That's another thing. You never know. The fame could be it. But surely she can come back and just do like single life by herself. Oh, no, bad visual. I think they just get back together to film. They're going to try and do 90 Day Fiancé into a life story. Tragic. Tragic.
She's taking the blame.
And now she's getting put as the villain, and that's not fair.
In the past, when Ed and I would break up, he would talk about all our problems to everybody, and I always looked like the bad person.
And yet you're still with him, so why are you complaining now then? Just shut up. I don't know why you're talking about in the past. You're still with him now. Forget the past. Clearly you don't care about the past, because if you cared about the past, then you wouldn't still be with him. So I don't know why you're talking about the past. So shut up and just talk about the present. I want to know why you're here. I don't care about the past. Tell me why you're here. Okay, come on. Get to the point. Oh yeah, you can't do it, can you?
And they would convince him just to break up with me. So there is a fear that these people can come back into his life and convince him not to be with me. I love
love your mom, but she knows that I had nobody besides her, and she wouldn't come over for the hall once you're away. I haven't spoken to Mrs. Wynn in 6 months. I love her, and I don't want to fight with her.
Sorry, my bad. Right, okay. There isn't really much to cover with the Yara story, so we're not gonna do that one. We're just gonna go into the Usman and Kimberly one. But the part of Usman in this episode, there was more of a bloody recap. So we're gonna go to the conversation that Kimberly had with her son. That was the one there. I was meant to cover that in the week, but I had so much content going on that I never actually got to the chance of covering that one. So we're gonna cover that one now. Here. To be honest with you, each time I do a live stream, probably going to be to go back through the things that I didn't cover in the week. Okay, more or less.
I'm glad you're home.
Feels good to be back.
Oh, they're beautiful, Jamal.
Yeah, please take care of them.
Are you? I do.
Not you, her.
No, she doesn't. I live with my mother. She's 78 years old. She has some health issues, so I take care of her for the most part, but we butt heads like this all the time. So I kind of need to talk to you two about something. What? I haven't told my mom or Jamal that I'm planning to propose to Usman. But I know Jamal hasn't been supportive of my relationship, so I really don't know what's going to happen. So you know I'm going to Nigeria, right?
Thank you for the super chat, Tammy. Thank you for the live. Hit the like, people. Yes, hit the like button, ladies, and thank you so much. But yeah, thank you again for the live stream, bloody for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'm going to meet with his family this time, like his mom. But there's a reason I'm going to meet his mom. I'm going to go over there.
What? That's not how it works.
Why can't I do it?
The man is supposed to propose.
But a woman does it. I've seen it. I mean, we'll be engaged for a while because it's the paperwork that takes a long time with this K1, and then we'll get married here.
You serious?
Yeah. It is important for me to get Jamal's approval before I go to Nigeria, but I understand why Jamal has to.
It's important for me to get Jamal's approval. You know when it's like the biggest lie going? It's clearly not, because she doesn't listen to what he says regardless.
Tons of doubts about the relationship after the tell-all. You didn't know that Usman had called Zara? I did not.
I find that mad disrespectful to my mom because she did all this for you. Like, what is that? Like,
Are you at me?
why are you clapping at her like that?
When I found out about Usman and Zara, I was pissed. But I think the tell-all actually made us a little bit stronger.
I don't know who is the most delusional character of all time, cast member of all time on Night because I haven't seen every single episode, but right now, Kimberly is just so bloody delusional. It's unreal. I don't know how to bear this woman. Like, finding out that he was talking to Zara made you two stronger. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Whatever you say, Kimberly. I'm so sick of these old characters, and there was not one couple I want to see again from the last season. It's becoming too apparent of scripted us. Yes, I do agree with you, Beverly. Welcome to the stream. She is thirsty, says Gabriel Lady. Come on now. Kim and Jamal should just stay on Pillar Talk. They're funny and they make me laugh. Maybe they. I mean, I haven't seen it, but yeah, it's probably the best bet for them. Kim is infuriating. Absolutely, she is delusional. Was just about to say that red flag project. Yes. This one right here, right there. It's a terrible look for her. I like her, but she did what? Okay, I mean, you started off well. You was like, it's a terrible look for. I like her. Why do you like? I'm questioning you. Yes, I shouldn't be questioning you, but I want to question you. Why do you like Kimberly? But she needs to give it up. I want to know why you like. What do you like about her? What's it to like? She's delusional. She's crazy. She's cuckoo. She's a liar too. The desperation is real, and he just wants to promote his horrible music. Said it right there. You know what I mean? I want to get into that anything. I want to know what you like about Kimberly. What am I missing? I mean, I don't want to like her, but I want to know what you like about her, so I can maybe be a bit more sympathetic towards her direction. Isn't gonna happen, but yeah, still want to know.
Usman apologized to me, and the only reason I gave him another chance is because I love him.
It's only your third trip to go see him, and you're talking about marriage.
I just want to talk about how she said the only reason why I gave him another chance because I love him. Kimberly was in a 20+ marriage of misery, but she still has the ability to give someone another chance because she loves them. Did Kimberly not learn from her 20+ relationship? Right, yes, everything that she says makes all this sense. I want Kim and Jamal off Pillow Talk peak times. someone else is like, oh, I love them in Pillow Talk. And then someone else is like, no, I don't want them there. There's a war. Kim is a low-key Karen. Have you covered the second wife thing yet? Have you on women in Africa? No, we haven't covered that in this episode. No, it comes up. Doesn't wait? No, that was that last week though. Oh, I think that was last week's conversation, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that was last week's conversation, wasn't it? I didn't make a video about it last week. I don't remember making it, but I think that was last week's episode that she spoke about that nonsense. The whole, extra wife. And then obviously she did speak about obviously before that in 90 Days, 9 days as well. Well, she seems like she's looking for love in all the wrong places, and it makes me sad because she's kind of a funny lady. She's not funny because she's funny. She's funny because she's an idiot. Remember that. Hey, you're funny, man. But you're not funny. You're just funny because you just do stupid things. It's infuriating, but I find it funny. Yeah, she's not funny. She's not funny. Darling, I worry about you, okay? I worry about you. I'm worried about your perspective. I'm concerned. Concerned for you. Maybe you need to come and join Patreon. Maybe that will knock some sense to you. You know what I'm saying? Just join Patreon for the sake of it. It will knock sense to you. I don't know how it's going to knock sense in you, but it's going to knock sense into you, okay? The link is down below in the description. His name should be Usman. How you doing, Vicky? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Where the women are born to have the baby and be the second wife. Yeah, I think that was last week's episode, to be fair. And I don't have that available, sadly. So all is well. I'm glad all is well, Vicky. Absolutely. Let's continue.
I feel like after he called Zara when my mom left, I expected better. But me, to be honest, I never trusted him. She expects me to feel completely comfortable with it and support her, but I just don't really see enough reasons for them to get into this engagement now. It seems like she's already had this planned, and I just feel left out about it.
I just want you to be happy. I know, and I am happy.
If he already makes you happy with things are, then why do you want to push it and get married?
The marriage part is because I love him, and I want to show him that I love him, just like he showed me. I just don't want it to be a one-way street. But it's not a one-way street, Mom. And you see it. You see it when I talk to him. I have to see it when you're together. I've never seen Kimberly so in love with anybody like she is with Usman, unless maybe it was back when she was in high school. I don't want to see her get hurt, because when she puts her heart into something, she puts it in all the way.
I just don't think y'all need to get married in order for you to show your love to him.
Yeah.
You could just go visit him.
I want your support so bad. Unfortunately, I can't bring him here so you can see what a wonderful guy this is. I have to get him here. And in order to do that, we have to be engaged to get him here.
So he needs a visa to get here.
So, I mean,
If
okay.
y'all get married, he'll have one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a light bulb just went off.
So you think he's just with me for that?
I didn't say that out loud.
But you just said a light bulb went off. And it's not just like he's like scamming me to get the K1. I'm the one that brought the K1 up. I brought it up to him. Do you think I'm dumb?
I just don't think you should rush your...
He'll propose to me first. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to meet his mom. I have to get her blessing. That's just the way it's done in his culture,
It's kind of crazy.
My son's opinion matters to me. I'm not going to do anything unless my son approves. Kim proceed to try and manipulate her son to approve. Your son does not approve. No matter what you say, he does not approve. So therefore, you should not go along with the plan, because you said that you was waiting for his approval. But hey, you're just going to contradict yourself, aren't you now, and still go ahead and do your madness. Lies. Alana McDonald, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Watching now the beauty of working from home. Yes, absolutely, the beauty of working from home. You know what I mean. Thank you for the super chat, Vicky. Hope everyone is great. Yes, we are great. I hope you are great. Thank you so much for the super chat. That. It's a long time no see though. I haven't seen you in a while, but it's always nice to see you whenever you get an opportunity to pop through to the channel. You know what I mean? Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's clear he doesn't approve. She sounds like a teenager. Oh yes, 100% she does. It's a madness. It's an absolute madness. But hey man, let's continue. Julianne's like, I made it to a live. I mean, it's not like I go live often. I mean, to be fair, whoever makes it to the live is actually, you're actually very lucky, to be fair, because I'm not live often. So shout out to the people that did make it to the live. But also shout out to the people that do watch it after we've gone off air. Seriously, she must have a script too. She was very jealous and non-accepting of more wives. What is that? What is that? It made her change her mind. Oh, I think you've actually forgotten. No, you've forgotten the storyline. In 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, Kim's storyline is basically a copy and paste of the previous season. In the previous season of 90 Days Fiancé before the 90 days, Kimberly starts off before going to Zanzibar. She starts off with that in that conversation. I remember specifically talking about how she may have to allow him to have an extra because he wants kids and she cannot provide them. But then in that season, she then changed her mind, you see. And then all of a sudden, they've now returned for another episode, for another season of the 90 Day Fiancé. And guess what? She's changed her mind again. Now she's back to being open for the idea of wives again. So this isn't a new one. This is just a copy and paste storyline. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. You must have forgotten about that. That's what happened at the very beginning of 90 Days before the 90 days. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are good. Hope all is well. I hope motherhood is treating you well. Okay, come on now. Yes, please do make sure you are hitting the like button if you have not hit the like button just yet. Desperation. I feel like a lucky woman that I did catch the live. Fantastic. That's how you should be feeling. Come on now. I feel lucky that I even made the live. Kim turned being a viewer into a cast member. She is going to say whatever to stay on the show. That is probably true. That is a very strong, solid statement to share with you. She's so desperate and confused. Absolutely. How you doing, Marley Ma? Hope you're good. Okay, that's why I think it's definitely scripted. Oh yeah. 100%. She is living a bowl of confusion. Kimberly's desperate. It's embarrassing. It's crazy though, but I don't know why you'd want to go on a TV show and embarrass yourself. Even if it's scripted, why would you want to go and embarrass yourself on a script? Like, come on now, man. You have to pay me a lot of money for me to go on a TV show and just make myself look like a big twirler. But yeah.
What if you don't get her blessing and everything's off? I don't know yet. It's ridiculous. You know, like, he loves me.
What does he do to show that?
Because I'm just being with him, like, just the way he is with me.
I think one of my biggest concerns is I don't really know Usman. I've had a few conversations with him. He is an entertainer, and he knows how to get people on his side. He knows the right things to say. And I just hope my mom can figure out what is true and what is not. I just seen, you're heartbroken way too many times to count. This kind of relationship, you have to admit, is 100% not normal.
Yeah.
It's a big risk, and it's a lot more risk than reward, I feel like, when you're looking at it from my eyes.
Honestly, like, I'm 51 now. I'm going to live my life the way I think I should live my life without judgment from other people. So if
my son's approval is very important. Oh, wait, hold a minute. I'm 51 and I want to live my life the way I want to live it. So why did you go to your son for approval in the first place then? Make it make sense, but you can't make sense out of stupidity.
I want to go and marry this dude, then that's on me.
This is bull.
It's bull. Okay, you're entitled to your opinion.
All right.
Jamal's opinion really does mean a lot to me, but I'm still going to do what I want to do. The love doesn't stop because we don't get somebody's approval. Like, am I supposed to just stop loving them and just walk away? I've sacrificed so much for everybody else that, like, why can't I just be happy now? I just want to be happy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
You don't think I would be more attractive if I have this bigger?
And I think that is us done, folks, because obviously I came on here to just cover the people that I didn't cover. And in a nutshell, we have covered them. Literally, I just wanted to cover the madness with Kimberly and obviously the bigger situation. I mean, obviously, we didn't cover the Yara one, but there wasn't really much that happened with Yara and Jovi, to be fair with you. And then obviously in terms of Libby and, I mean, you know, okay, well, let's revisit the argument before we bounce. Let's revisit the kitchen argument that Andre had with Libby's family, to be fair. We can do that for sure. And then we'll go from there. But boy, it's always an argument with his family. It's never anything else. I think this is where it happened. So let's get into it.
Charlie drinks every day, and it's just a major problem, and it's probably gonna end up very bad for him and for everybody surrounding him who cares about him. They got used to living like that, but it doesn't work out with me. And meeting with him is a completely bad idea because we did that before. I'm not doing that again.
Okay, I see that we've got our first gifted membership. So obviously I see Tammy decided to gift membership to Marley Ma. So that means obviously Marley, you're now gonna get members early access. The one, whatever the perks are, man. Okay, you get to use the emojis, you get early access to content. Yeah, they're the whole shebang. It's all there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So obviously, Tammy decided to give us. So shout out to you for gifting one of those. You get what I'm saying? The receipt is totally random. Don't at me. Oh, the recipient is totally random. Don't at me. Add her. Why? Why did you pick mine? Why didn't you pick nobody else, huh? You could have picked me. You could have picked this one. You could have picked out. Shame on you. No, I'm just playing. At least now I know it works. Okay, at least now I know it works. Of course, obviously, if members do want to gift them to other people, and feel free to do that. Obviously, I think only like to gift one person a month. I think. I don't know. We move on.
Pam is delusional. Nobody drinks as much as Charlie.
Andre.
Doing that again. Pam is delusional. Nobody drinks as much as Charlie.
Andre, I beg to differ. You and Charlie both drank morning to evening in Moldova.
You're literally insulting me.
Don't put my husband in a boat with Charlie. They're two different people.
You're literally insulting me right now. I'm not drinking every day.
Someone said this on Reddit. Someone said in Reddit, like, how can a bunch of drunks or whatever, like, how can everyone that drinks be complaining about someone else? Yeah, so somebody made a very good point about that already, like talking about, as you look at it, they all have an argument about Charlie drinking the most, but yet all of them are always drinking. Lord, here goes this manipulating dude. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Act differently. The alcohol affects him differently.
So that means he has a problem.
He does have an issue, and he needs to realize that himself.
Mom, but if everyone around him is enabling him and sticking their heads in the sand, he's never going to come to that realization. I'm actually shocked that for once we are agreeing with Andre. One thing that we can agree on and come together on is the Charlie issue. Like, he's not blood related. He can see it for what it is.
It is refreshing to have somebody else
that can see it for what it is
and help prove to our parents, like, hello, wake up.
I don't see how this is accomplishing anything.
The issue is Charlie drinks. You guys drank the same amount. I mean, I've seen it happen. No,
damn, man. Vicky has been a member for 19 months. I believe Vicky's actually the longest reigning member. So I think in 5 more months, your emoji would then finish. It would then convert into the last one. I think that's a pink one to be fair. But I do look to actually change the emojis at some point to compare the membership signs anyway. But hey, man, this is crazy, man. Congratulations. Thank you so much. We're on a move, man. I guess as a creator, it's good to see a consistency in the members. You know what I mean? So that's great. No, I said that in 5 months, when you get to 2 months, when you get to the 24th month thing, the little icon next to your name, it will change to the final color. And the final color, from what I remember, is pink. I don't remember, so I changed to that. But I'm saying that at some point, though, I will be looking to change the little icon next in general at some point. When I'm inspired with a new idea. They are all drunks, and it's just like, think that he's the boss of everyone. I can't stand him. His voice makes my skin cold. Oh, yeah, 100%. That is Andre for you.
Get aggressive, and he needs help with that.
Okay.
I feel like Andre and Charlie are the same person because they're very alpha male. I would like to see them work through their issues as adults. And then my hope really is to have the whole family come together and helping Charlie deal with whatever he's going through so that he can put all these things behind him. Are you willing to work with me to help him?
I'm not willing to help you, Charlie. His life in my house, in my territory, he is not welcome. And so are you going to be not welcome if you have to listen to me. You're going to be like Lyle, and you're going to put in the same category as Charlie.
Stop.
Okay, so that's the
Stop.
bottom line.
Stop.
I'm not going to stop. I'm telling you my truth. I'm not willing to go over here. That's
Can
it.
you take a deep breath? Can we please just take a deep breath?
Stop here, Bamba.
It's crazy though, like how like a big portion of the family is just afraid of him. Like, it's just crazy how if we look at it now, how he has the confidence to be pointing his finger, raising his voice towards Libby's mother. You would think Libby would have a you would think that Libby would be like, whoa, hold on a minute, don't you dare talk to my mum like that. But the fact that like she's okay with him talking to his mum like that, to her mum like that. Chuck isn't really doing too much, you know, letting him speak to his ex-wife like that. You know, the mother of some of his children is crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe that he has that power to be able to be speaking in that kind of way, you know. And everybody's just standing there and nobody's actually stepping in and saying, hold on a minute, don't do that. You know what I mean? Be respectful, show some respect, you know. Yes, it's a heated conversation. Yes, he disagrees, but it doesn't mean he's going to elevate his voice like that. It doesn't mean he's going to start pointing his fingers. Also, on top of that, I want you to recognize that, see the background here? Isn't that a kid? That looks like a kid in the background. But the fact there's a kid there in the background is even worse. So he's being like this in front of children. So is he going to raise his daughter to believe that it's okay for men to raise their voice against women? Let's process that too. You know, this is a guy who's got a daughter, and this is the way he wants to speak to this. It's like the role modeling skills aren't great at all. It's actually embarrassing. Okay, so Selma, I see you've become a member. Welcome to the other side, Selma. Hope you enjoy the perks, obviously, of being on this other side. Okay, obviously you get that early access now. You know what I mean, as well as the emojis. Yes, I'm glad to see you on this side. Okay, so thank you so much. Let's have a look here. Why do so many jokes on TLC guys go at women, never men? I mean, I can't confirm that because I haven't seen everything, but damn, family out and still taking the baby shower present. This is a terrible promo for their daughter's channel. Let's not even go in that conversation. I cast that on. Remember when he's cursing family? Thank you, Vicky. Don't watch much TLC, but love Maddie. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate your love for myself. It means I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? So thank you for that, Vicky. As soon as he gets there, he started running that family. He was cursing them out and taking the baby shower present at the same time. He's a jerk. Shambolic.
Charlie, no, I'm talking to your mother is just talking to literally a brick wall. She literally gives me like of me being a problem. I want her to realize that if she puts me in a category of her son, I'm going to put her in a category of a person that is in denial. I'm over this. I think everybody's over this, and we're moving forward.
Bye, Andre. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Nothing. Okay.
The way he was like, I'm over this and we are moving forward. Like, the madness. But that is pretty much the end of today's live stream, okay, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So obviously we covered what we needed to cover with a little bit of extra as well, which was good. But of course, it was definitely nice to be live. And then obviously, you know, I'll see you guys whenever I'm live again. Obviously, I don't know when, but, you know, I'll be live at some point, you know? But thank you so much for everyone that was able to make it out and be here for the live stream. And keeping the comment section, obviously, you know, positive and what I'm saying. But hey, I will catch you guys in the next upload. Obviously I have got a video ready to upload anyway. We'll see. Obviously members already know about it anyway. So that video will be coming out probably in a second as soon as I come off this air. But of course, if there's anything else that I do decide to upload, then obviously be sure to be there. But remember though, at the same time, guys, I do also have another channel where I do Big Brother updates as well as other updates. Okay, so that channel is called That's Peak. So feel free to jump over to That's Peak if you want to check out any other things that I do on that channel as well. But also at the same time, don't forget that we still have got Patreon. Patreon right now is going absolutely crazy because 90 Day Fiancé UK is absolutely mad. But most importantly, Married at First Sight UK is just going off. Of course, we still cover Married at First Sight USA as well as Life on Lockup, obviously it's actually uploaded tomorrow. So yeah, so feel free to also check out Patreon or as well as checking out that's well. But anyway, thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good Friday, and I'll catch you guys in the comment section. Any upload that I do freaking make. We are done and we are out.